In 1867, Kansas State University held its first commencement. 3 women and 2 men graduated that year. As the first land-grant university in the nation, this fledgling university had a vision of providing innovative education to all people. That early vision has continued through to the present. With over 250 majors and a diverse student body, including students from all 50 states and more than 100 countries. Becoming one of the nation's top 50 public research universities by 2025 is today's vision for tomorrow. With academic programs among the best in the nation and professors who are leaders in their fields, Kansas State University is an international leader in teaching, learning, service, and research. Today's graduates join over 200,000 alumni who are proud to call K-State their alma mater. Congratulations, and thank you to all those who have supported them through their undergraduate experience at Kansas State University.
Welcome to the Fall 2019 Commencement Exercises of the College of Business Administration. I'm Eric Higgins, Associate Dean of the college. I'm pleased to introduce our vocalist, Miss Claire Todd, sophomore in business and applied music from Manhattan, Kansas. Claire will be singing the national anthem at the beginning of our ceremony today and will lead us in the alma mater at the end of the ceremony. Please remain standing as Claire sings.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Claire. That was amazing. Audience and graduating seniors, please be seated. Before we proceed with our program, I would like to introduce the members of the platform party. Please hold your applause until the entire platform party has been introduced. Beginning at my far left, we have Dr. Brett Wilkinson, Head, Department of Accounting. Dr. Ansley Chua, Head, Department of Finance. Dr. Stacy Kovar, Associate Dean for Academic Administration. Ms. Benta Janda, Assistant Dean for Student Success. Ms. Mary Lynn Manning, a member of the class of 1985 and today's commencement speaker. Dr. Charles Tabor, Provost and Executive Vice President of Kansas State University. General Richard Myers, President of Kansas State University. Dr. Swin Shu, Associate Dean for Academic Programs. Ms. Kelly Gabriel, CBA Outstanding Graduating Senior. Mr. Kurt Roberts, Executive Director, Career Development. Mr. Marco Stogsdill, CBA Student Speaker. Dr. Dawn Martin, Assistant Dean for Diversity. Dr. Esther Swilley, Head, Department of Marketing. Dr. Bill Turnley, Head, Department of Management, and Ms. Amy Button-Renz, President and CEO, Kansas State University Alumni Association. Let me take this opportunity to also express our appreciation to the outstanding marshals, Dr. Hardy Johnson, Dr. Janice Crow, Ms. Lindsay Cordell, and Mr. Brad Cunningham. We appreciate your willingness to serve. I'm delighted that you are here today to join us in this special event in the lives of our graduates, an event that marks the culmination of many years of hard work and sacrifice in the pursuit of knowledge, a meaningful career, and a promising future. Graduates, today is a wonderful day of celebration for you and your families. It is my privilege to have the opportunity to share this very special occasion with you. No one is happier or prouder of your educational accomplishments than those loved ones gathered here today. I want to take this moment to acknowledge the encouragement and support your families have provided for your success. Would the parents, spouses, and children of our graduates please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Although we are here today to honor the accomplishments of the graduates, we would be remiss if we did not also recognize the faculty and staff who've worked diligently with our graduates in completing their studies. In honor of the faculty and professional staff who have served you with such dedication, I ask that you, our graduates, please stand and applaud their contributions to your success. Thank you, faculty and staff, for all that you do for our students. I am pleased to have this opportunity to recognize the recipients of 3 prestigious college awards. Dr. Bong Sug Che, Professor of Management, is the Fall 2019 CBA Outstanding Contribution and Research Award recipient. Ms. Sheila Luke Coombs, Instructor in Accounting, is the recipient of the KS State Bank Teaching Excellence Award for 2019. Ms. Kelly Jackson, Managing Director of the National Strategic Selling Institute, is a 2019 recipient of the CBA Professional Staff Excellence Award. Congratulations to you all. We are honored to have Kansas State President Richard Myers and Provost and Executive Vice President Charles Tabor join us today and congratulate our graduates. Thank you for being here, President Myers and Provost Tabor. And for those of you that don't know, they attend every graduation, so we're very excited to have them here and very thankful for what they do for all of the students of Kansas State University. At this time, it is my great pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker, Ms. Mary Lynn Manning. Mary Lynn enjoyed a 27-year career progressing through the pharmaceutical industry. She retired in 2016 as Senior Vice President of Global Competitive Strategy for the Infectious Disease Care Group at the Medicines Company. Previously, she was Vice President of Global Immunoscience at Bristol-Myers Squibb, managing a $1.7 billion portfolio. Prior to that, she was at Novartis for 16 years in various global and U.S. leadership roles, including the Global Brand Manager in Basel, Switzerland, and General Manager leading the IDTI business unit in the UK and Ireland. Mary Lynn is a native of Wichita, Kansas. She received her BA in Modern Languages and BS in General Business from Kansas State University in 1985, and was an involved leader in student government. She earned her MBA from Thunderbird, the American Graduate School of International Management. Passionate about the global experience, Mary Lynn has established a study abroad scholarship for K-State students majoring in business and modern languages. She is an emeritus trustee for the KSU Foundation and is an executive mentor in the College of Business at Kansas State University, where she was a 2017 recipient of the Mentor of the Year Award. She's a member of the College of Business Advisory Council, and in the spring of 2015, she chaired the 100th anniversary celebration for the Theta Iota chapter of Tri Delta here at Kansas State. Mary Lynn resides in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida with her partner, Bill Gombert. She enjoys pursuing her hobbies of golf, skiing, ticking off a new country, or hiking in national parks. She is a great advocate for business education and continually demonstrates her support of our students and programs through her engagement with the college. Please join me in welcoming Mary Lynn Manning home.
I have to say, I'm kind of taking it in a little bit like you are right now, right? Like you, it's my first time being on this side of commencement. And I have to say, class of 2019, you look great. I don't know if you, when you came in, if you noticed some of the flags that we have around. And a lot of those flags represent where you're from. And I think that's pretty cool when we see a diversity of student body that came into the class of 2019. And I also love looking at all of the little pomp and circumstance of our professors down here in their little foo-foo hats and all their little colorful garb, et cetera, showing us where you all studied and received your degrees from. And I think collectively it really speaks to the diversity of thinking that you have been exposed to since you've been here at K-State. And I think that is a wonderful thing, because I can guarantee you it is going to be even more diverse when you walk out these doors later today. So I have to tell you, I love K-State, and I love coming home. And I think that Dorothy girl kind of had it right when she was talking about there's no place like home. But I think that Dorothy girl was colorblind, because you need purple shoes if you really want to come home to K-State. I want you to know that I decorated these shoes just for your celebration, because I wanted to remind you that you always need to fly your freak flag and never forget where you came from. Kansas State really formed me as a young adult and really helped to set me up with lots of leadership opportunities to set my career up for success. And that's why I'm here today, to give and receive with you that incredible feeling of a K-State connection when we come together. I want to be able to share with you 4 tips for success that helped me both in my personal life and in my career. The first is to be curious. I want you guys to think about what role you're going to play in this first job that you're taking on. Doesn't matter what discipline, if you're in HR, if you're marketing, sales, accounting, finance, whatever. I want you to think about what that role is, and as you start thinking about how you're going to create big ideas for that company, right, to set yourself apart. And what's imperative is that you need to be inquisitive, and you need to understand the product or service that your company is going to be selling. If you have a manufacturing department, you need to understand manufacturing. You need to understand your customer. You need to understand your competition. It's kind of back to basic 101, right? But it's important that you really understand your business model. It's going to really set you apart. I will tell you, I gave this advice to a K-State graduate who left and went on to a marketing career. And I told him, when you get into the company, settle in. And once you're there, ask to go out to visit the manufacturing facility. When you get to the manufacturing part of the company, go ask him about what's the process for new product entries. How does that cost translate back to product costs? Lots of questions like that. Be inquisitive. Then go home, back to the headquarters, and go and meet with your finance department and go meet with your supply chain department and start asking the same questions. This individual called me about 4 to 6 months in and said that this action really changed his startup in the company. No other colleague was this curious about the business, and it really set him apart for being asked to come on additional projects and for future promotions within the company. It is imperative that you take this route of being curious so that you can set yourself apart and develop your personal development as well as your career development. It's also going to help you network within your companies, and that's going to set you up for future promotions. So, tip number 1 for success Be curious and set your career up for success. Did you know that over half of Americans, about 47%, do not put a single penny of their paycheck into savings? This leads me to my second tip for success. You need to pay yourself first. So, yeah, I can hear you kind of looking out there at me, kind of going, I haven't even started my first job yet, and this crazy lady's already talking to me about saving money. Doesn't she know I have student debt up the wazoo? That my family's even thinking about kicking me off the family plan? And I don't even know where I'm going to be living after the holidays. Yep, I kind of understand a lot about that. And I have to tell you, I'm a huge proponent of your parents kicking you off the family plan. But I'm probably preaching to business graduates about the concept of compounding money. But in case you missed that class, here's the deal. It's easier to start saving when you have zero experience with disposable income, right? So that old pension plan that your grandparents and your parents out here in the audience may have experienced, it's dead. It doesn't exist anymore. Some of you are going to be pretty lucky and maybe get into a company that has a 401k plan. And if you're really lucky, they may have a company match, let's say 3%. I encourage you, once you're eligible, to please sign up for that plan and automatically take out 3% of your paycheck. For those of you not going into a company with such a plan, open up an IRA or another financial vehicle and start automatically withdrawing 3% of your paycheck right away. I can tell you that as time goes on, you'll be able to continue to add contributions into that savings plan. And you're K-State graduates, so you know you're going to get pay increases and job promotions along the way to help contribute to that, right? So yes, early on, you may have to skip a concert, or you may not be upgrading those Converse tennies to Vans right away, but you're going to be way ahead. Because I can tell you that paying yourself first is going to set you up for future financial security. And it's going to allow you to do so much more later on in life when you have a lot more free time. I can tell you that I followed this practice, and I was able to choose to retire at 53. And I probably could have retired even earlier. So you owe it to yourself to pay yourself first and set your financial life up for success. With a couple more years of graduations like yours, the business college, our alumni network together, we're going to be up to 25,000 people. We live in every county in Kansas. We live in every state in the United States. And we live in over 70 countries around the world. That is a heck of a network for us. And I will tell you that it kind of leads to my next little statistic, which is that 50% of you are going to start your first or your second job outside of the state of Kansas. And I am not talking about crossing State Line Road in Kansas City. I will tell you that that first to 12 months, as you're making that transition, it's going to be pretty tough going out into the workplace. And I can also tell you that it can be a little lonely if you're moving away from family and friends. I have a lot of experience having done this throughout my entire career. I know a lot about this. The pressure to succeed in the workplace is going to be there from the very beginning, and that's where a lot of your energies are going to go. It's going to be critical that you guys take a step back and make sure that you set up your personal life for success as well. You need to carve out time for you. And that leads me to my third tip for success. And it's a concept I call join three things. When I was moving to Chicago post-school, a friend of my sister's told me, every time you move, you need to join three things. And it can be anything as long as it creates a social interaction. It could be a volunteer organization, a club. It could be a church. Anything that's going to create a social interaction for you. So what I did in Chicago was I joined a sailing club. I didn't know how to sail, so I learned how to sail. And that allowed me to start crewing and racing sailboats on Lake Michigan. This opened me up to a whole new social network of co-eds and friends that I still have today. I also joined a women's volunteer organization. Volunteering is a great way to meet people when you're not familiar with the area. The great thing about this organization was that they had chapters all over the United States. So when I got transferred to Jersey and to London and then back to New York City, I already had my first thing lined up, so it was kind of cheating. But it was a great way to kind of fall into a social environment right away when I was moving. I would tell you that even in my retirement, when I moved to Florida, first thing I did was I went out and I joined 3 things. I didn't know anybody down there. And it really helped set me up for personal life success in my retirement as well. Give it a chance, it works. And I will tell you, sometimes you might have to switch something out. And initially, some of the groups you may join, they might not be 100% your people, but some of their friends may be. So it's worth it to give it a try. The key thing is that you don't fall into the trap when you move to a new place and start a new job, that you only socialize with work colleagues. 1, because you never leave work behind, and 2, because all that social interaction, all those words and actions, they always end up back in the workplace. So you need to broaden out your friendships and create some separation for yourself. So go join 3 things and set your personal life up for success. You are a generation that has an incredible sense of purpose for philanthropy and service. You see it all over here at K-State. It's in your DNA, it's in K-State's DNA. Whether you're talking about Cats Cupboard, whether you're talking about K-State Proud, all the volunteer and fundraising that you guys have done since you've been here, it's just a natural for you. And you're going to have so many opportunities to do that in your new communities as well as in the old ones you want to stay connected with. So my 4th and my last tip is to give back to K-State. You and I are now part of the eyes and ears of this university. And we have an obligation to continue to participate in its future. And there's so many ways that we can do this. We can basically stay connected with the college. Stay in contact with your professors and let them know what you're learning out there so that K-State can remain relevant with future employers. You can mentor students. I encourage you, when you guys hit that eligibility criteria, pick up a mentee. Share with them all the learnings that you're gaining from your new life journey. Give of your time. Be on committees, be on boards. Go back in the classroom. Work with your professors on projects in that classroom. Contribute. You know, for only $10 a year, you can participate in All In for K-State Day or another crowdfunding project that you guys are passionate about. I can tell you that I did all of these things. I started out giving about $10 a year and increased my contributions slowly. I started a study abroad scholarship that they mentioned because I wanted K-State students to be exposed to diverse cultures, something I am really passionate about. When we started the concept of building the new building, the first thing I did was I called my older brother and I said, we have to be part of this. This is huge. I cannot tell you how proud I am every time I walk in that building and I see you guys interacting in new study spaces, in new social spaces, and you're no longer sitting around the floors in old Calvin Hall trying to make a connection. It just makes me happy. You know, at some point, maybe you will find and start your own scholarship for something that you're really passionate about to give back. I can tell you, no matter whatever you guys choose to do, giving back to K-State is infectious. So, fourth tip, give back and share your success with others. Very important. So as you begin this phase of your life journey and you set yourself up for success, I encourage you to be curious, to pay yourself first, to join 3 things, and to share your success with others by giving back. And then, with every opportunity, find your purple shoes and come home. Class of 2019, I wish you a fantastic journey, and go Cats!
Thank you, Mary Lynn, for your inspiring remarks and your eloquent challenge to our graduates. Please join me at the podium and accept this small token of our appreciation for your participation in today's ceremony.
Thanks, Sarah. Appreciate it. Thank you.
During today's ceremony, we are grateful to have Amy Button-Renz, President and CEO of the K-State Alumni Association, in attendance. She will say a few words on behalf of the Alumni Association.
Good afternoon. I'm excited to join you today with the honor of being the first person to welcome you into the alumni family of Kansas State University and the K-State Alumni Association. We are excited to celebrate with you and those who have supported you along this journey. As an alumnus, you now join a K-State network of more than 280,000 graduates and friends. The Alumni Association will be your link to life for your alma mater. Our mission at the Alumni Association is to lead and inspire lifelong involvement that will benefit Kansas State University and all members of our Wildcat community. Our core values guide us in our mission to help keep you connected with Kansas State University. Our most important value is link. The Alumni Association provides the lifelong link that alumni depend on to remain connected. You can stay in touch through hundreds of alumni activities held on campus, around the country, and internationally. We want to keep in touch with you and be of service to you no matter where you live. Another value is tradition. You will likely celebrate a few traditions this weekend as you sing the alma mater or take KSU photos at your favorite spot on campus. You may also have fond memories of doing the Wabash at a K-State sports event or rubbing the nose of the bronze Wildcat statue at the Alumni Center for good luck on a test or to ensure a Wildcat victory. As the keepers of tradition, we also hope you will have a chance to visit the Alumni Center to see the memorabilia of many K-State traditions that we have on display. The final value I'd like to talk about today is purple. And I don't think I've ever seen better purple boots than Mary Lynn's purple boots. But for K-Staters, it is more than a color. It's a symbol of pride, connection, and family. When you see someone in purple wearing a K-State class ring or with a PowerCat license plate on the back of their vehicle, you will feel that sense of family. In recognition of your graduation, the College of Business Administration and the K-State Alumni Association are providing you with a complimentary one-year membership to the Alumni Association. We hope you will enjoy the membership benefits and continue to be an active member after your first year. Your membership is important to us and your university. We can't be us without you. K-State alumni are among the most loyal in the nation. In fact, our membership ranks #1 in the Big 12 for the percentage of graduates who are members. That loyalty is shared by generations of K-Staters who have the same passion for K-State that you feel today as you receive your degree from one of the finest universities in the nation. The Alumni Association is also pleased to present you today with an exclusive alumni business card holder. As you go through life and your titles and addresses change, please be sure to keep us updated. We want to make sure you are always connected to your K-State family. Congratulations and go Cats.
Thank you, Amy. It is now my honor to present the CBA Outstanding Graduating Senior in Business Award. This award is selected based on academic excellence in service to the College of Business Administration as an undergraduate. The Outstanding Graduating Senior in Business is chosen by a committee of the Dean's Student Advisory Council, which is comprised of student leaders elected to represent students. This semester, Ms. Kelly Gabriel is the Fall 2019 Outstanding Graduating Senior. Kelly is the daughter of David Gabriel and Jane Hurdy Gabriel. She resides in Bishop, California, but grew up in Topeka, Kansas, and is a graduate of Washburn Rural High School. A marketing major, Kelly has earned the Professional Advantage Certificate and completed a study abroad at the Autonomous University of Barcelona in Spain. After graduation, Kelly has accepted a full-time position as an account executive with Gartner in Fort Myers, Florida. As an undergraduate, Kelly has performed exceptionally well both in and out of the classroom. She's a model student leader holding various positions in CBA organizations, including the Dean's Student Advisory Council and Alpha Kappa Psi. Kelly's involvement as an undergraduate has not deterred her from her academic achievement, demonstrated by her high GPA, her dedication to performing independent research as an undergraduate, and her service as a teaching assistant for the entertainment marketing class. Kelly has served as an excellent example of the impact that business students can have both in the classroom and beyond. In both internships and global study experiences, Kelly has upheld the image and prestige of our academic institution to the highest regard. Please join me in congratulating Kelly Gabriel on receiving this prestigious award. Kelly, please join me at the podium. With multiple displays of involvement, dedication, and excellence in everything she does, I am proud to present Kelly Gabriel as the December 2019 College of Business Outstanding Senior. Congratulations, Kelly, on this well-deserved honor. Congratulations. I am now privileged to introduce today's student speaker, Mr. Marco Stogsdill. Marco is an Army veteran and father to Nathaniel. He is a native of Laverne, California, and graduated from Bonita High School. However, Marco now considers Manhattan his hometown. An accounting major, Marco will join the firm of St. Gordon & Associates in Manhattan in the auditing department in January. He plans to return to K-State in the spring to pursue a master's in accountancy and eventually become a certified public accountant. Marco has been an exceptional example to his peers of a successful non-traditional student. He has utilized his military benefits to earn his degree and has maintained a high GPA while working and caring for his 5-year-old son throughout his undergraduate career. His achievements demonstrate his commitment to his son, his education, and his future through his stellar work ethic. Please join me in congratulating Marco Stogsdill on being selected as the Fall 2019 Undergraduate Commencement Speaker.
On behalf of the graduating class of Fall 2019, I'd like to thank the University Administration, College of Business faculty and staff, family and friends for being here for this momentous occasion. I would like to personally thank the faculty and staff for selecting me to speak and represent the graduating class. I'm honored and humbled to be given this great opportunity. To my amazing son, Nathaniel, to my family and friends, to the faculty and staff who truly embodied what it means to be K-State family, to everyone who encouraged, helped, motivated, supported me in any way, shape, or form, you all know who you are. I want to express my deepest thanks to you all. I'm up here because of you. Thank you. To my fellow graduates, time. It's such a profound concept. That one time. Remember the time when it was our first day of class of the first semester. The time when you had about 2 hours of sleep in the last 48 hours only to wake up and head into class again, or complete that essay that you actually dreamed you finished. To wake up and ask yourself, is this college thing really worth it? Time. It's a precious, rare, yet abundant resource, fleeting, yet laid out completely in front of us. We perceive time as linear, breaking it up in its three most basic elements: past, present, future. We have flashbacks of that one time taking that test and calculating your minimum grade that you absolutely, positively have to, by any means necessary, must get to pass this class, or else. That one time you went just a tad too hard in the Ville. The past is very real and ever present. The future is nothing more than an idea full of promise and hope. The promise of success, the promise of the nice car, dream house, and sunny vacations. Now that you're graduating, those achievements are available to you. The future feels real. The future is practically here. Time is actually fluid. I was looking at student commencement speeches from prior College of Business graduation ceremonies to get ideas for this speech. They all generally had the same common themes. Themes that we instinctively and intuitively know to be true. I don't want to get up here and pontificate to you about seizing the day, chasing your dreams, having a bright, beautiful future ahead of you, and never giving up. The reality is we have a hard road ahead of us. It's just going to get harder. It will be full of hardships, sacrifices, trials, and tribulations. In just a few years, if you haven't already, you will start feeling your body age. You will be managing people who are looking to you for their success and wondering why they haven't figured out why you have absolutely no idea what the hell you're doing. You'll be promoted and realize it's not always fun being the boss. You will commit to a partner long term because perhaps you've realized that they're amazing for putting up with your crap. You will welcome children in this world who are completely dependent on you for their survival. You are just beginning. Instead, I ask that we take a moment right here, right now, this time right now. Take in a breath. Feel it in your stomach. Look to the person to the left and right of you. Take this time to celebrate that you all made it. You made it together, walking alongside your newfound brothers and sisters, your fellow graduates. Take this time to look in front of you and celebrate the tremendous efforts towards your success given by this world-class faculty and staff. Take this time to look all around this venue. Be mindful of the people watching online. Celebrate them because they are here for you. All of that hard work, all of that time has led up to this moment right now. Right now is all that's real. See, hear, smell, feel with all that you are right now. Cherish it. It's these moments right now where you know you're doing it right. The past was hard, and the future is unknown and terrifying. But therein lies the beauty of it all. You can manifest your own reality and have it be whatever you want it to be. You can do it right now. Do it right here in the present. That's all you can do. It's the only time to do it. Some advice that has helped me to get to where I am right now: work harder and smarter than everyone else. Keep learning. Know when to say yes. know when to say no. Exercise, not for six-pack abs or the perfect Belfie shot. Do it for the most important muscle, the heart. When life seems bleak and you want to give up, transmutate that struggle into strength to push through. You know you can. You know you have to. When you're in the flow, ride the momentum until the end. It may just be enough to push you through the next bleak moment. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't or shouldn't. When faced with that, ask yourself, why not me? Continually strive to be the best version of yourself. Strive until it is attained, then be better than that. Don't compare yourself to others. Be your biggest critic, but don't doubt yourself. Refuse to be a victim of the past. Be the master of your future. Our time has finally come. Whatever you do from here on out, in every aspect of life, do it with love and others in mind first. We are family. Go State, go Cats. Thank you.
Thank you, Marco. We appreciate your candor and enthusiasm and look forward to seeing what the future holds for you and your fellow graduates. Please join me at the podium to accept this recognition for your speech today. We're at that time. We are now ready to present the degree candidates for the College of Business Administration. Will the candidates for all bachelor's degrees from the College of Business Administration please rise and remain standing? President Myers, on behalf of the faculty of Kansas State University, I am pleased to present you the College of Business Administration class of fall 2019.
Thank you, Dr. Higgins. By the authority of the people of the state of Kansas and the Kansas Board of Regents, and upon recommendation of the faculty, I am pleased to confer upon you the graduating class of fall 2019, the degree you have earned at Kansas State University. You may now move your tassel to the left side of your mortarboard. Congratulations, graduates.
Please be seated. Will the marshals please direct the graduates to stand and approach the stage for the awarding of their degrees? Also, will the department heads and representatives please move to the end of the ramp when their respective departments are called?
Candidates for a degree in accounting: Salman Muhammad Al-Turk. Cole Jeffrey Baker. Mark Austin Buckwalter. Mark's diploma is being presented to him by his father, John Buckwalter, Dean of the College of Human and Health Sciences. Lisa D'Angelo, summa cum laude. Kara J. Dewey, magna cum laude. Braden R. Dio. Connor Folk, summa cum laude. Caitlin Alexis Gart, magna cum laude. Danielle Haskin. Matthew Michael Hill. Macy Lynn Jepson, magna cum laude. Bernadette Marie Mattiford. Jacob Patrick Maudlin. Caitlin J. Milano. Megan M. Pletcher. Sean William Rempe. Grant Nathaniel Rubin, magna cum laude. Marco Antonio Stogsdill. Leslie Janelle Twillman, magna cum laude. Megan Elizabeth Van Fleet. Michaela Faye Wassel, summa cum laude. Candidates for a degree in entrepreneurship: Sarah and Renee Emery. Colton Dane Hamilton. Candidates for a degree in finance: Regan D. Baker. Nicholas Martin Bax. Sheldon Joseph Boo. David Lisbon Brown, cum laude. Clay Joseph Cubbage. Richard Demeter. Joseph Dean Dortland, summa cum laude. Emma Elizabeth Dries. Cole Matthew Dudgeon. Catherine Josephine Gahn, cum laude. D'Artagnan Kenneth Hall. Andrew Michael Harris. Monique Johnson. Nicholas Andrew Johnston. Douglas Paul Kellerman, magna cum laude. Andrew Jordan Kempf, magna cum laude. Andy Lee. Qinglong Lee. Connor Ronald Luchtefeld. Reagan Lee Mathis. Kyle Michael McCary. Catherine Grace Messer. Ryan Mark Morris. Jack Alexander O'Brien. Jenna J. Ottmeyer. Nicholas John Ozier. Matthew Thomas Pearson. Elliot James Pruss. Cody Lee Renfro, cum laude. Cameron David Setti. Christian Dwayne Simons. Yangfan Tang. Cole Max Thompson. Hunter James Thompson. Edna Yomira Vega. Taylor Dean Webb. David Aaron Williams, summa cum laude. Dongshao Zhao. Shuting Yang. Marcus Jaden Yasidro, magna cum laude. Jin Zheng. Yisheng Jia. Morgan Ziegler, cum laude. Candidates for a degree in general business: Morgan Ashley Clark. Connor Robert Cogswell. Kaylee Sinclair Morton. Jesse Allen Proctor.
Candidates in management: Michari Farid Abu Turbuch, Abdul Rahman Adnan Al-Heji, Mason Aaron Barta, Michael Thomas Becker, Noah Douglas Bradley, magna cum laude. Corinna LeVay Kane. Catherine Elizabeth Campbell. Andrew Robert Carnes. Thomas Allen Christensen. Janelle Lara Collado. McKenna Jane Danderan, magna cum laude. Ambelin Stefan Faru. Matthew Robert Geyer. Sierra A. Graham. Jared Burke Grieve. Kirsten Nicole Hartling. Chelsea Danae Harbor. Jenna Nicole Heimerman, magna cum laude. Stephen Michael Hine. McNeely Simone James. Timothy Harold John. Sydney Mackenzie Johnson. J. Andrew Kidder. Thomas William Killalay. Minwook Kim. Colton Russell Kincaid. Justin Lee Leslie. Lucy Lynn. Jonathan Lopez. Hunter Lee Marshall. Corey Jean McKee. Ashlyn Nicole Mall. Dong On Park. Jackie Marie Rodmacher. Jeremy Patrick Reagan. Morgan Christine Rukamp. Maggie Leanne Schwartz. Anna Marie Shipley. Hannah Fockroden Smith. Paul Gregory Stuckey. Gabrielle Sierra Tozer. Kayla Marie Ulmer. Benjamin Stephen Weethorn. Chandler Alexis Wildeman. Emily Ann Woods. Shira Zhang. Candidates for Management Information Systems. Brian Hayes, summa cum laude. James Allen Rogg. Ashton Omar Vega, cum laude. Benjamin Cole Weigel. Jonas Christopher Williams. Candidates for Marketing. Robert Allen Arnold. Breelyn Nichelle Asbury. Christopher Ball. Colin James Blackham. Ethan Wayne Bluen. Brendan Gabriel Brooks. Jacqueline Nicole Clausen. Hannah Logan Damol. Sarah Madeline Stowe Eskelson. Victoria Everett. Seems in my way. Patrick Fleming. Mason Joseph Fuller. Kelly Jane Gabriel, cum laude. Todd Allen Graber. John Richard Heidenreich. Megan Noel Heng. Justin Hubner. Jacob Patrick Jones. Caitlin Marie Plug. Jacob William Lecluse. Maya Chrysalyn Lewis. John Triggs Linder. Joseph William Lowry. Brandon Randall Lugin. Kamisha Eileen McKnight. Christina Elizabeth Navrat. Kirsten Louise Painter. Kendon Daniel Peterson. Blaze Thomas Pivovar. Ellen Johanna Reardon. Kelly Diane Sloan. James Ryan Stewart. Brett Norrell Swanson, summa cum laude. Armani Isaac Urquia. Diego Velba Robiani. Matthew Thomas Wise. Derek Brian Williams. Samuel Adam Williams. Yanshan Yu. Candidates for professional selling: Robert William Caldwell. J. Sport Price. Ryan Anthony Shippers, cum laude. Chase Kelly Stalder. Brett Allen White.
Graduates, it has been the privilege of the college's administration, faculty, and staff to work with you over the past few years. Let us recognize the outstanding accomplishments of these graduates one more time. Now, please join me in welcoming Claire Todd back to the podium for the singing of the alma mater. Please stand.
I know a spot that I love full well. 'Tis not in forest nor yet in dell. Ever it holds me in magic spell. I think of thee, alma mater. KSU will carry the banner high. KSU, long, long may the colors fly. Loyal to thee, our children will swell the cry. Hail, 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 alma mater!
Thank you, Claire. That was amazing. Audience, please be seated. Would the audience please remain seated until the platform party and the graduates have exited the Coliseum. You are welcome to meet in the concourse area for pictures and conversations. Graduates, please follow the marshals to the rear of the Coliseum, up the stairs, and into the concourse area. This concludes our ceremony. Congratulations, graduates, and go Cats.